Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wear my influences on my sleeve, as today I am going to show you a game that I've seen played multiple times over the years, and only now do I feel we should at least give it a little bit of a try after I tried it out for myself and enjoyed how I played it. This is, Boom Street, I guess. But the American name is definitely a lot catchier than Boom Street. It's Fortune Street, if you've ever heard of it. So the basic gist is that it's Monopoly with stocks. I'll explain it as we go along, but I'm going to be doing the Colossus map since I have not seen it before. And we'll just see how this goes, and maybe, in the future, I'll do one or two more other boards, because this is an entertaining game and it's fun to go through. So the first thing we do, of course, is we determine the turn order with my amazing looking outfit. It's very chill. 16! Great! Going last in the run. That's the order of play decided. So now we watch the opponents do what they do. Meanwhile, here are the victory conditions. So with 20,000 gold, rank limit 1 player, victory condition is first place. Which means that's what I need to get in order to actually proceed onwards to the last map being unlocked. Which, it's time to see how this one plays out. There seems to be warps to the other sides, as well as switches. Wondering what those really do. Whilst Kirill has a shop right off the bat, then Elena goes to commission. And Peach, with her hardest ranked AI, gets another shop in the same district. I feel like my move is going to go southward and hopefully get something there. 6. I can check the board at any time, so that would actually bring me to Kirill. Or to that one, if I want to have my hand in a district. Or actually, no, going south would take to Venture Spaces, which we'll see in a bit. I'll go for this, just to have some shops in play. Just need to have at least some in order to actually make a start, I guess, in the industry. So yeah, you can see, much like Monopoly, there are... Never mind, that's the Venture board. You got 4 suits right off the bat, so he just has to get back to the bank in order to actually promote himself. Wow. So yeah, much like Monopoly, you have districts, which are color-coded. The more you have a district, the more you can invest in those buildings in order to actually get more returns on investments and how much people will pay in order to land on them. It's understandable how that works, right? And you'll see by the time we get to the near end of the game where things go crazy. Oh look, there's our 7. The classic 7 on our dice. Just buying a bunch of shops that are in the same district as other people, I guess. That works. Once Kirill goes that way. So yeah, the Venture Spaces that Kirill landed on, and he's going to land on again. The idea is that it's basically the community chest of Fortune Street. And he rolled an 8 that time to get back to the bank. Because that's what he needs, just the promotion to level 2 right off the bat. Have some chunk of change in his pocket with some stocks too. Don't worry about stocks, it'll be explained in due time. Venture board, there is actually a secret with the venture board which will come into play sooner enough, but it's ideal to go for that play style in order to actually get some benefits from it. It's one thing to do. Meanwhile, Peach rolls another 1 to get more in her single district there, District C, the bookshop. You're gonna have to wonder like which of these are going to be the most annoying AI to deal with. Because I've had times where it's the most difficult AI as expected, but other times it's just been the rank C AI. And it's very strange to see that happen. Kirill with the 4. Going to pay me 10 coins. Yes, I am moving on up in the world. Which you may notice you got dividends from stocks being in District B. The stock market, if you've not heard of it before, it's a place where you exchange money to get more money in the future. The best way to really explain it would be you have a nest egg that you put aside for a rainy day if needs be. And if you invest in the correct areas, then other people will boost up the numbers in order to actually get more in your nest egg. as the old saying goes, you buy low and you sell high. And that's the way to do it. It really is. I am going to pick this line here. Random adventures top expanded by 30% and the district picked at random. Pick something over there. I see that 620 on that island on the side there. And I'm pretty sure the only way to get to those islands would be through the warp points there at the top and bottom of this island. In the middle. And yeah, like other than that, there's also the cannons, so that's important enough. There's already stocks going up in District C. So that means it's going to cost a lot more to get more stocks in there. But if you have enough there and the stocks keep going up, then... Oh shit! Now that is interesting. Shit. Wow. This may end up being an interesting game after all. I'm glad I got this just for the first time reaction. Should proceed forward. Elena. Peach and Kirill are trapped on that place. But it also brought over the sail space from that district. Never mind, Peach escaped, like, near immediately. Good going, Peach. 3! Okay, 190. What? Do all the switches do the same thing, though? Because there's that one there, and that one at the very top of the map, too. Do those also swap? I imagine they would. But it's still interesting. Oh yeah, I just see, like, I had to make sure that... Oh, actually, you know, if you stay on those outer islands, you can get the suits a lot quicker than if you were to just run around this main island itself. Because you have a long way to go for that. Which I need to explain now, because I forgot to do so. And the main goal of the game is, instead of passing go to collect $200, the bank you can always pass in order to put stocks into districts. But the main thing you're doing is you need to collect all 4 suits in order for you to run all the way back to the bank in order to promote, like you saw Kirill do earlier. And getting promotions, you'll get a salary and stuff like that. It's basically the way to get some income besides receiving it from other people. That's 620 on that orange district. Looks insane. And I can't wait to see where things go from here. Hey, 38 pennies sent to my side. Of course, Kirill didn't lead. Not sure why I even was going to check over on the side and be like, who is in the lead currently? It's already obvious that it is Kirill. Got that early promotion like a dunce. There's actually a venture card that you can find that is a sudden promotion, which is quite useful. It's good to have that too. Yeah. Once someone lands on their same spot, I'll explain how boosting your buildings work, but it's not going to happen yet because it's only so far in. Elena gets paid 114 gold from first place, bringing her just over me to second. Elena with the 6. And there she is. Like, really. I'm like, it was landed on just earlier, but I forgot to say so. But the sale spaces, like the vacant plots, you can pick from a list of different things to be on those spaces. And what they picked on there was the tax office, I think. Which is, if you land on it, you have to pay 10%. No, that's the estate agency. Estate agency is you can buy any shop on the board if you land on it. But if other people land on it, you have to forcibly shut your stores for the rest of the day. Sell shop back to the bank for 3 times its shop value. Okay, which one has the biggest value? 190, 280, 290 for that one. But it's also 2 in the same... That's all I have is the same district. Oh no, there's 234 over here. That's trapped in here. Well, if Peach wants it so badly, she's gonna have to go get it. She's not gonna get that monopoly, I swear to God. I'm ready for my words to be bitten, but it depends on whether it will be or not. Come on, Elena. The 6 getting that hot, so she has the full suits, and she goes to the arcade space. These are the arcades! It's quick little mini games in order to play them, in order to get some bonuses. This one is easy as pie. Elena's getting some money according to her level. That's like 150G because she's only level 1, right? Correct. Those are the other stuffs too. You may have noticed that there was a card in there. That card is actually very useful. It's a Suit Yourself card, which is a wild card, so you can use that to substitute any of the suits that you can find on the board. If you feel a district is getting rather rowdy in certain areas, then you can take that and run away. Second shop in District B! Yes! With the increase. 2 spaces up to there. 100! God, if Kirill owns this stuff. That is his second in the... He's gonna own the bank, isn't he? It's probably one of the more devastating spots to own buildings in. Being stuck at the bank. Meanwhile, Elena decides to take a trip to that side. Alright, that's why. I forgot that it altered both sides. I was like, why is there a yellow building there if that has not been gone to yet? And that was why, because there was already a yellow building there, which Elena picked up. Yeah, stock prices go down there, but that means she can buy more if she gets to the bank next. I think, instead of focusing on anything that I would have, I might want to put a couple of stocks in Peach's district there, so that if she chooses to up her capital, she's gonna give me money in return. 71. I'm gonna do the same as her, 71. That's how much she's getting. 17 gold! It's paid over to Kirill. And if you feel like you want to own a building, truly, you can buy shops out when you land on them for 5 times the value. If you can afford it, without parting with any shops, you can absolutely do that if you need it. But I don't need to do that right now, so I'm not going to do it. These stocks in District A. And the Switch Square proves the point, it just does the same exact thing. Very interesting indeed. 6G! That is a very cheap district, I didn't even realize that. And of course she wants the district for that to get the state agency built. One of the more devastating ones on certain maps is the checkpoint, because every time you pass a checkpoint you have to pay the fee, and the fee rises by 10 gold every time you pass by it, including you, but you're not paying for it. So you can stay in a loop like those corners over there, and just continuously increase the value of that checkpoint. Oh, you can't go up. 6 to that one, 6 to that one. I'm picking which suit I want to land on, basically, right? Where do I want to be? Well, I'm here. I could buy that again. No. I feel like dancing. Nah, there's nothing over this direction. I'm gonna head this way. 82! Freeze Club! That was a good decision. Instead of going down, I would have... You know, if you get one of those and you have the club or the suit already, then you get a 300 gold, which is fine enough, but it was just a good thing to have that so I don't have to worry about going down to that part there. Even though I have to go down that part there if I'm going to get to that diamond. Unless I'm taken away, it's entirely possible to be moved onto an island like that. Oh, there she goes, buying that shop. 51. It'll be interesting to find out who's going to monopolize these islands. No, the estate agency! Which means all her shops are closed for the day. It's good for us, not for her. Press forward. Hey, now I'm moving to that side. Goodbye, Elena. This building belongs to me now. Oh, Kirill's here too, never mind. A crossover game. Based on a pre-existing series called Itadaki Street. And yeah, this is like one of the first ones that came west and translated, even though there are a bunch more of them that are released in Japanese languages. There's even a Dragon Quest Final Fantasy crossover of the Itadaki Street series. So that's one thing. Oh my goodness, she got 2 Suit Yourself cards. Yeah. Now she has freebies for 2 suits. Wow. And so yeah, you should already know by now my relationship when it comes to the Super Mario Brothers, with their plumbing being their game. Anything but that. But Dragon Quest itself, I've mentioned it a couple of times before in the past, I'm pretty sure. But I am definitely a Dragon Quest fan in terms of whether I played Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest. I played Dragon Quest more. And the only one I've really played besides the spin-offs is Dragon Quest 9, because I grew up with 9. And I've yet to beat it, but I would love to beat it someday. And in technicality, I'm actually quite close to marking this game off my game clearing list for this year, because there's like this and then the next one, and if there's credits to play after that, then there's credits to play after that, and that counts as a game clear, which is quite cool, in my eyes at least. And yeah, Dragon Quest itself, there's definitely Dragon Quest 9 representation in this game. There's Stella and the Observatory. And maybe some other things too. I'll be a Patty's a character you can unlock as well too. I think she's in Dragon Quest 9. I might be wrong, but I might be right as well. So that's how I relate to Dragon Quest. It's a fun series. Hey, I've got just enough. I can just walk to the bank. Very nice. Will I pass Peach's space and do well? I don't know. DH on Kiro's side, Pursuit Square. He's got 3 in a row. Stocks in the district choose at 10% of the market value. Paying just an extra little bit money more for some more stocks in your districts. Yay, more money, please! Thank you, Elena. You are a wonderful, wonderful person. Some good music, at least. See the guys in the background walking around, flying around even. Oh. If she gets a 2 on her next turn, then it might be time for her to get fucking shit. Well, you know, that's why I have the stocks in that district, because now she has total domination. Total domination. Max capital becomes astronomically high, and it means all of her shops get a boosted amount of premium. She sold a little bit of stocks. Brought my value down a little bit, but that does mean if she's gonna invest money into those shops, she's gonna bring them up to fantastical amounts and give me some money as well. Promotion 807. That puts me ahead of the pack for now. Let's see here. I could put more in there. Let's see what other districts are. Oh, this one's a 12. There's another one being over there. That's a district J. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I could put a little in there because I can invest some in that. I'm gonna put emphasis on U and trying to go down to District D for the next turn. Try and land on those extra spaces. Fill out my own owning of the area. Carol with the 370. Buying that shop for whatever it's worth. And a 1! For more arcades! Sorry for knocking the microphone. Probably edited it out already. Memory block. The Mario exclusive minigame. Says other, like the round of blocks is interchangeable depending on the map, but Mario memory block here is always going to be Mario themed, as makes sense. There's a couple other mini games. We'll see them eventually, I'm sure. Oh, Peach, the bank is an important district. Still selling more in that district. That just means it's gonna be a lot more I can buy if I land close to the bank, whatever. 7 takes me to higher love. 7, 7, 7, 7, and 7 there. I want to go this way. Yes. Now I can stop on my own shops and spruce things up. I'm gonna spruce you up. So depending on how much your max capital is, that's how much you can invest at a time. With the more you own in the district, the more investing you can do in order to increase the prices. What, stock prices? It's gonna pump the full in there because I had the money to do so. So I can't invest any more in that shop for now. unless I get the other spaces in this district. And that's the quick skinny of how the capitals work. And there you go, you line up 4 panels in the Venture Square, you get a 40G bonus. You get more gold bonuses for more you line up in a row, up to a maximum of 8, which gets you a 200 gram bonus. 200G bonus. Because G is grams. So anyway, that makes sense.